Welcome. Thank you for joining me as I take you on this aesthetically pleasing drive around Los Angeles as we listen to the new KSI album all over the place. Platinum VIP edition. I'm platinum VIP. That makes me feel so special. I feel invested in KSI's career. I'm not sure if you know, he had a little, he liked one of my tweets one time, so I'm kind of connected to him in a way. This should be interesting. This is my third album reaction. The other two have been to J. Cole's new album and Tyler, the Creator's new album, which are some of the best projects of the year, both from rappers who have had long-lasting impact throughout my whole life with their music, where I listen back to them and I'm super nostalgic for it and all that stuff. I don't really have the same relationship to KSI's music in that way. Maybe to KSI as an individual, yeah, I can't say I was on the bus crying to a KSI song, But I do think that the evolution that he's had over the past few years, he was on C tier out of YouTube rappers for me. I put him on C tier, okay? I was a little bitter. He transcended to the S tier, which, if I say you're S tier, ultimate marker of success and transformation. I'm excited for this album. I'm rooting for it on behalf of myself. Selfishly, I wanted to be good on behalf of the YouTube scene. I feel like KSI and I represent sort of two diverging directions of where we're going in the music scene, but his moves, they're just crazy. We got 21 Savage, Future, Polo G, Lil Durk, come on, bro. I'm gonna go into this with an open mind. I hope it's not bad, because if I think it's bad, then everybody in the comments is gonna be I have the most obvious bias call out. They're just gonna be yeah, of course you said it was bad, da, 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 da. But I do, in my heart, I want it to be good. Hopefully, okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let's just listen to the album. Put the car into drive and let's play The Moment, all right? The Moment, track number 1.
Just hopped out the bank, I'm rolling, pockets swollen, it's my year.
Okay.
The neck is frozen, I don't care. I enter the room, I'm glowing, don't clear. My disease is going viral. Yeah, trust me, I'm a sicko when we meet. Beefing like it's just hopped out the bank, I'm rolling, pockets swollen, it's my year. It's all in, I don't care. And giving and doing it freely. You might not fall in the cap. I'm so ahead like I'm wearing a beanie. Love neck is frozen, I don't care. I enter the room, I'm glowing.
All right. Wow, first off, that's probably the best hook KSI has ever done. That hook is gonna be, that's just already stuck in my head. That is a great hook. I love the production with the sort of detuned synthy lead that was going on. Yeah, the mix is super clean. The bass comes in, the way the beat cuts out, it's just a very pleasant on the ears banger with a great hook. I appreciate that. There were a few questionable lines, okay? There's a few. There's really no winning for me in this review, because if I just went on here and I said, this is the best song ever, okay, you're a dick rider. And then if I went and I said, oh, I didn't love that part, they're just gonna say, yo, you're bitter. So there's really no winning. I don't know why I'm making this reaction. Yeah, a few questionable lines. I'm ahead like a beanie. My disease is viral. I'm a sicko. Couple questionable, but I liked that song. I did.
And I'm fucking all the witnesses. These scripper bitches ain't gon' say shit.
My camera died.
Human system, mainstream got that focus on. The focus number 1.
That was Polo. I was skipping school, I ain't friendly sweat. I'm a big dog and I love to step on puppies. Two-tone Maybach.
Okay, so far this album is starting off pretty well. Future, wow, that could be one of the better songs on a Future album. First of all, the mix on this, I can't get over it. The guitar melody was cool. I liked how there was sort of variation in the production, it shifted from this guitar to this more sort of dark atmosphere, spacey kind of background melody. 21 Savage says he's a big dog. He likes to step on puppies. This was very cruel. Minus off a few points for his desire to, you know, injure puppies. As far as KSI's performance, I thought he flowed on the beat well, you know, good melodies. There was a few pitchy moments, which is kind of weird. The vocals were auto-tuned, so like, I don't understand why there would be pitchy lines. It didn't really bother me that much, but it did kind of pull me out again, like pull me out of the song a little bit. That was a good song. These are two of probably some of the best songs KSI has ever done. Patience. Oh, I've already heard this one. We'll let it run through to keep it coherent, you know?
No patience, I had enough. Spent too much time through these phases. It's just not enough. Felt all alone on the stage. Wanna get my passion up.
That song is actually that's a hit. Did that song I'm sure that song performed well. Yeah, that song's a hit. So far, I feel like this album is kind of like dare I say it's 3 for 3. So far, it's just sounds super clean. You. I like this sound selection.
Everything I do it all for you.
This is nice.
Guess you could say that I'm falling. Didn't expect to be wanted it. So now I gotta leave you alone.
I like to swell up.
And now I'm floating. Tonight in the air, do it all for you.
This is a vibe. This is a real vibe. I don't know. I'm really fucking with this one. This might be my favorite one so far.
Everything I do.
This was cool. I think KSI, honestly, this is a good pocket. This is a good pocket for your sound. I liked the sound selection. I liked the little swells melody that came in and like punctuated the beat. Very fitting for this night drive. All right, let's do the next one. That was probably my favorite. Already heard this one, but it's a slap.
We had fun on the 360. I helped you get out UAV. Still could never get you that AC.
This is a banger. That's a banger. There are honestly so many hits in this. Like, these are good pop, rap, hip house songs. That's one of my favorite melodic flows that KSI has done on this album. All right, really love. Okay, so these are like all the singles.
For the one that I'm watching, I'm in prime if you want to get something. No Valentine, gonna hit this. Wrecking my balls, Miley, making a storm.
That's, dude, what the fuck? I'm just realizing how many hits are on this. KSI, you sneaky demon. You're about to get a fucking UK platinum on this shit. KSI, I'm congratulating you in advance. Congrats on the UK platinum album. These are hits. These are hits on hits on hits. I've already heard these past ones before, but back to back, they're kind of slapping, bro. All right, a new one. I'm excited. Gang Gang featuring J1 and Deno.
Back in them G's looking mad. Up in the Jeep, let me grab. Roll with the G's, that's the gang.
When I show the attire, no stress. I'm in control like I'm Isco. Won't be no dancing if my let the disco.
Trust me, that's on the racks, and I just got a couple bookers, man. Pull up with a gang, we get turned up. Told the baddie in the room to come twerk up. Told my nigga.
That's another hit. That might be the best one. I've saved it. I've added it to my fucking liked songs on Spotify. This is pretty sick. I know it's all over the place, and I get why he's saying that. It's almost like a defense mechanism. It's honestly pretty cohesive as a pop rap album. I definitely see what he was talking about when you know, JJ was like, this is shits on Dissimulation. 'Cause I think it does shit on Dissimulation. Rent Free. I'm excited. Is it gonna live rent free in my head though.
But my name's on the tip of your tongue, and that's on you, baby. You, baby, I be
Living in the city cause I wanna. Tipping many drivers in the city with a hunter. Quarantine won't stop. Looking at the touring, I get paid for the meat. Looking at the catalog, paid for the beef. Looking at the analog, paid for the grief.
Okay, that one was pretty good. I thought that was one of KSI's better performances. Since the first couple songs, there have been like much less lines that have stood out to me as being as questionable. All right, Madness, solo song. Let's see.
Madness, know that when you act this. Gladness, grab it like I'm Atlas. Always want when they pre it, can't believe when they see it. I've been here for a minute.
It's pretty sick.
Down for the way that I wasn't in it, and still I'm the man that won. Now they're chasing me, chasing the hype, warning me, warning the life, loving me, loving the type. So I gave her pipe, taking advantage, more venom in the.
Somebody is gonna, not me, I'm not doing it, but somebody is going to clip that out and say he's taking advantage of women. Somebody's gonna fuck with that thing. But talk your shit. Talk shit. You've earned it. You've earned your right to talk shit, you know?
I'm at a point where I buy shit now just to rap about it. Post anything, then they speak about it. Type anything, then they tweet about it. Do anything, I'll be done when I'm finished.
I like that pun. I'm done when I'm finished. I thought that was clever. That was cool. I like that one. That really reminds me of like a refined version of an old KSI song. All these people from being like, I miss the good old days of KSI, and they're talking about like 2017. Like, shut the fuck up. You weren't there. You weren't watching Race to Division 1 live. All right, you're fucking a fraud. I like the aggravated delivery on there. Madness. Next one. Silly featuring Bugzy Malone. Okay.
See me when I get a HD and I'm silly.
That was nice.
Forget me, she liking it gently. She liking it plenty. What? I'm silly with money cause I got the rule.
The production on this one, I'm really liking this one.
Wanna hop on the new city, I'm in love with the view. No pity when I fuck up a fool. Too drippy like a gutter from Q. Liking it gently. She liking it plenty. What?
Wow. That's it. Top 3. KSI, whatever you were doing on the delivery on that, you were on to something. That sounded genuinely cold. You sounded like an evil man on that, bro. Keep that up. And the production with the you know what I'm saying? Like, very simple, the little MIDI keys and the bass, but it was just punctuating. But it's a fucking banger. I like it. I like that. Flash It featuring Rico Love.
Pull up, hop out, flash it. Ammunition, automatic. Flash it.
Honey, when I need it, I just call her. Any of my people wouldn't read it, and they all
Pull up, hop out, flash it.
Okay, that hook was going crazy. I like the keys, I like the groove on it, the little saxophone. I'm liking where this album is heading. You're doing a good job. I'm not just bullshitting. You know, KSI, if you're watching this, you know I'm not bullshitting. You know that I know that you know that I know what you're doing here. All right, No Time featuring Lil Durk. I'm excited about this one. All right.
You say I can just read your mind.
I be getting from these owners, I be fly as hell. I get bro no hope about they out there, even though it's far as hell. I fly different bitches out the hang, I got 3 spots to chill. Ain't gon' lie, the way this K-Blast, I got them off for real.
All right, I wasn't super into that one as much as I have been a lot of the other songs, but it was cool. I liked the little falsetto. Kind of indifferent on that one, to be honest. Okay, next one, No Pressure. Here we go.
Give you a view that's ridiculous, so ridiculous. Make you crazy, give her good time. Balassis, cute girl, make you nasty.
Oh, okay.
Sister, why so anti? They tryna put you on the next thing. I ain't got no cool intentions.
This is sick. This one's sick. Okay, KSI is doing a very good job with a lot of these solo songs. The delivery on this one, the vocals, was really solid. I think that's the one thing where if I was like Anthony Fantano critiquing this, the one thing that's just the most variable on the song is the delivery. Like on some of them, it's really smooth and it's cold and it's playful and charismatic. I feel like this is a pretty good example of that. Some of the delivery really works, and because of the variety of genres and types of instrumentals, some of them just really don't work. But I do think that this is better than it has ever been. I guess that would be my main like constructive criticism. Holiday. Oh, I've already heard this. I've already heard Holiday a couple, and it's so recent that I'm gonna skip it. But my thoughts on Holiday: Sleeping with the Enemy. Is this the last song? One more after this. I like this. I like this.
Sometimes I think this world's a simulation. The way that certain things just happen with no explanation. Just like the time I went to go to tell my mom I'm quitting school. She laughed at me and said that this is just an April Fool.
Now I'm hitting a wall, and it all comes apart.
Ooh.
See a light in the dark, and it's blinding my eyes. All comes apart.
SX is singing his ass off. Okay, the SX feature on this is great. The instrumental is pretty interesting. It sort of sounded a little Macklemore, Kyle-ish, and I liked the sentiment of the song. Last song, Swerve. Oh, I've heard this one before. Okay, that's the end of the album. I'm pleasantly surprised. I am pleasantly surprised. This was a major step up. I think the songwriting, like the attention to detail in terms of like the production and hitting all of these different genres and making hits, like on hits on hits on hits. If you take this and compare it with Dissimulation or, you know, New Age KSI, it's kind of remarkable. You're doing bits, as they say. I'm not gonna pretend that I loved every single song, but there were genuinely really good songs in there. Shit that will be like in my rotation, you know? The hooks on this thing were popping. Like the features really came in and like did their things. I wouldn't say there was a weak feature on it. Good shit. You should be very proud of yourself. This is like not an easy album to make. I think it's gonna perform super well. There are really great hit records on this. And not just corny, overly commercial hits, but actually very catchy, well-written hits. I do think though, because the album is hitting on so many niches, as it says, it's all over the place. Like, you know, you got your dance hall, your bangers, you got your 80s synth pop hits, you got all these different styles, and the delivery or in lyrics can be pretty hit or miss depending on like the theme of the song or, you know, what genre it is. And I think that sometimes, you know, would pull you out of the song and might, you know, hold it back a little bit. What would Anthony Fantano rate it? That's the only thing that matters. And so far I'm 2 for 2. I predicted the J. Cole rating, I predicted the Tyler the Creator rating. This is probably the most lost I've been in terms of what to expect from Mr. Fantano. It's also really late, like I should not have done this so tired. So I'm gonna excuse myself if I get it wrong. That said, I am feeling that it's gonna be a strong 5. And that's not, I'm not saying it's a strong 5, by the way, okay? You see, don't be mad at me. I think that Fantano will give it a strong 5 to maybe a light 6. It could be a light 6. I think it's gonna be a strong 5 because I do think Fantano appreciates hit songs. Strong 5, light 6. Strong 5 to a light 6. My brain is broken. I'm pretty lost on that, but yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed driving around with me in circles listening to the KSI album. I had a good time. I'm proud. I hope that album, you know, advances the YouTube rap agenda. Thank you, KSI, for, you know, going on the front lines. I'm trying to do my part. I'm trying to do my part to advance the agenda. You're doing an excellent job here, all right? But as soon as you get, you know, every one of these songs on the UK charts, it will have advanced the agenda quite well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Go check out my Styles of Rap video I just posted. It's pretty good, and peace!